Hello, everybody. I am Emerson Arn. I am the owner of the Extreme World Racing League, and I am proud to announce that I am officially back on YouTube on the channel, The Gamer 48. Now, if you don't know that I've taken on the leading role to lead and own the league that I have created, and I've gotten a few of my friends to join, and then we expanded it earlier this week. The Extreme World Racing League is becoming a real racing league.
Hello, everybody.
We're going to have
I
several
am Emerson
seasons.
Arn. I am the owner of the Extreme World Racing League, and I am proud to announce that I am officially back on YouTube.
Sorry about the, I guess, double feedback, you can say. But yes, I'm back right here. Really haven't shown my face at all on my channel. I'm here to do a quick league catch-up video. I haven't uploaded since the Martinsville race, which was the first race of the season. I'm planning to chase the schedule next year anyway. But yes, the Extreme World Racing League is a NASCAR league on NASCAR 14 as of right now. The Cup Series, for now, is a league on NASCAR 14 on the PlayStation 3. We race Friday nights. Sometimes you can pull a doubleheader on a Friday night. It really depends how everybody's mood is. And right now, I think we just completed Charlotte, and it's a custom schedule. We are now at race 10 of 36. You can see that there's been a lot of drivers been able to win this season. There's one driver with 3 wins, and that's the most so far. He's looking to get another one soon. And I'll talk more on that when I'm going through the league. But we're on our 10th race. We're going to Texas Night this Friday. We just finished the All-Star in the 600. By the way, congratulations, B. Marco 20 on winning both the All-Star and the Coca-Cola 600. And yeah, so he won the All-Star race. Actually, he won every segment of the All-Star race, B. Markle. And so he obviously likes Charlotte. He obviously at least does good at Charlotte. Probably doesn't like it a lot because a lot of people don't like Charlotte, to be honest. I don't like Charlotte. But it's we have a lot of fun racing with each other. Obviously, there's a few fights. It happens, and it actually happened after the Coke 600, which I need to address that problem too. But either way, we'll get to that later. Now let's go to the quick review of what's happened so far this season. So we started Martinsville off. Well, we started the season off really with Martinsville. It wasn't really a speed weeks, but we did do a dual race, 2 dual races. Actually, they were at the exact same time, but on 2 different lobbies. So we did 2 dual races, and then we did the actual race. 14 drivers started the race. We only got 6 to finish. That really sucks, but it got better actually. So I don't have the full results from that race. That's the video I've posted on YouTube. I will give the winner of each race, and hopefully if I remember second, but I don't usually remember anything else but the win. Rockstar Racing 97 won the first race of the season. As of right now, he is the current points leader with 3 wins. And he's the current points leader over 4 points over second place. So, yeah, that was after Martinsville. Martinsville, Rockstar Racing 97 goes on and tries to win another race. Kansas Night was a really dramatic race. It got a lot of fights. Started up, caused a couple, to be honest. I ran really hard at Kansas. I wanted to win. I was stuck in the back, and I couldn't get around the slow cars, and then also the other cars that I could just didn't have. I wasn't able to get around him, and then when I got stuck behind him, I started losing momentum and time, and I ended up going a couple laps down in that race. But enough of that. Winner is D Criminal. He still races in the league. I mean, he races in the league. I think his mic broke, or he just doesn't really like to use it. But he does have a microphone, so he talks occasionally. Yeah, he won Kansas actually, but people say it was a lucky race. And I thought somebody jumped the start on the last restart. Apparently, I was wrong. I was shown video evidence, and yeah, so I was proven wrong on that call. But stuff happens, and he didn't serve his penalty, which now I know why he didn't. But overall, no harm, no foul. The criminal wins race. Pretty much a good race. I would say that was a good race, minus a couple of drivers ended up a little heated after that race. So yes, and then we move on to Daytona night, the first plate track of the season. Seriously, I did not know who was going to win. Nobody knows who's going to win. A couple drivers lagged out early in the race. Actually, 3 drivers lagged out. And so that really sucks. And we gradually gotten better with internet connection issues. And anyway, back to Daytona. Daytona was a pretty fun race. It was a long, dreadful race after a while. And no, Rain, I will not open my chat. I'm doing this by myself, if you didn't know. Yeah, I just got a Facebook message, but anyway, so yeah, D Criminal wins Kansas. Lucky race. Everybody was a little heated after that, but we all got sorted out. Daytona was a long, dreadful race. 3 people got lagged out. It really wasn't the best race. It was. We completed 80 laps. We did it. Rockstar Racing 97 wins in a kind of controversial finish between him and D Criminal. D Criminal ends up somehow wrecking on the last lap and loses the race like that. And yeah. So then Phoenix is the next track, the 4th race of the season. That's probably the most controversial race of the season so far, as far as I know. Actually, there's been a couple others, but yeah, actually, Phoenix was really overall it was a clean race. We had actually kind of like. We actually had a lot of cautions, but not like caution after caution. We had like cautions we did get a green flag run, like 50, 60, 70 laps. Then we had a few cautions, but we got it together. Finish was controversial between the 27 and the 48 and the 3 and me and a lot of people. It was apparently the 27 somehow gets wrecked. I don't know what I had to do with it. No, Ren, I am not inviting you. Okay. Hold up. Let me respond to him. Okay. Now, if he would shut the fuck up, that would be awesome. Okay. So Phoenix ended up as a wreck. Rockstar goes on to win his 3rd, and so as of right now, his final race of the season. Not his final, he didn't attend any others, but this is his final win so far, his latest win. 4th race of the season. We're now at 10. He hasn't won in a while, but after that race, we actually did start up teams, or I think it was after the next race. We got teams together. I own a team off my screen name, Dynamite Dude 348. Mine is Dynamite Dominance Racing. His Rockstar Race 97, he opened his own team, Rockstar Motorsports. Those are basically the 2 superpowers of the league, basically, I would say. as we continue on through the season, Atlanta, the only really shortened race besides Talladega, which I'll get to that later. Atlanta was shortened because we started off with 8 drivers. We lost a few drivers. And then people were complaining. I don't like the complaint. I can't stand the complaining. I have to shut the fuck up. I have to shut them the hell up, right? Like, as soon as I can. So, I fucking hate complaining. But, so anyway, we call it short. We, race to that lap. Sniper ends up winning. First race of season 2, he was a Final 4 contender last season, along with Rockstar Racing, me, and B Marco 20. So yeah, us were the Final 4 last season. Sniper wins the shortened Atlanta race, so I mean, to win, you can't really take it away from him. You know, he did drive it like a real race. He drove it. He loved it. Probably didn't like it actually, but he won it. He won it like he deserved it. He did deserve it. The next race, if not the second most controversial, this is probably the second most controversial. Next to the following race, Michigan ended with a lot of controversy between. Yeah, it ended with a lot of controversy between the winner, a whole team, Rockstar Motorsports, and a lot of complaining on the Facebook chat. I don't even know how late I was up till then. It was yeah. It was just I don't get it. I'm going to go ahead and explain what I've heard, and I'm gonna put both sides of the story into one. Well, I'm just gonna explain what I know. Apparently, Lewis said they say the winner of the race, Lewis and Doc 1, jumped the start. The way he jumped the start, explained by the other team, makes absolutely no sense. I don't understand what kind of logic they were using. If they were just brain dead because they were so late at night, or they were just plain fucking retarded. In no way could he jump the start the way he was. He slowed down for the leader. The leader was Roxanne 2011, which he really drove like he was going to win the race. Lewis apparently got lucky because somebody wrecked Roxanne on the final lap. Lewis was in third. When that happened, the guy that wrecked went up into the wall. Lewis ended up passing. And then I don't get why the complaining. I guess it's just because fucking I don't get it. Just too much complaining. I can't deal with it. Lewis Sendock 1 wins the race. If he does end up watching this, that was a good win. He was on my team until he was later removed from the league after drama in the following race. But basically after that, penalties were really discussed, but none were given after that because really everybody was guilty of at least one penalty. Michigan, me myself was guilty of a penalty, and I created the rule. So yeah. The following race was Dover. Paul Rank 31 wins. And it wasn't really even in the race. It was actually after the race where the controversy started. Actually, this just in kind of breaking news somewhat. I'm getting this at least right now on Facebook. David Reagan will drive the 18 car for Kyle Busch. And if you haven't heard yet, Regan Smith will be driving the 41 car for Kurt. Yeah, anyways, Dover was the race that really, it was good until the end where everybody it was a caution fest. It really, no one could really get away from it. It was a caution fest at the end. Paul Rank 31 ends up winning it. He got stuck on pit road. And we end up pushing him out every time. We were nice to that race. And the guy that gets pushed out of pit road, the guy that got stuck, ends up winning the race. So everybody was like, what? And then Avon Kid won, probably the stupidest person of all time, gets pissed for absolutely no reason, invites somebody that everybody in the league hates to our text chat that we have during the races. We start up a text chat, and if mics glitch out, we can go to the text chat and talk, which frequently happens when I call caution. Nobody fucking hears caution! God! I can say it at the top of my lungs, nobody will fucking hear because this fucking game fucking sucks with fucking mics, so I'm not gonna get into that. Brings in a guy everybody hates, controversy starts. That ended up kicking Avon Kid 1 and Lewis M. Doc 1 from the league, and has officially banned CH316622 rules from the league. I honestly call bullshit. They did nothing except Avon. I mean, he was mad. I don't know why, but he was mad. He was mad. He was. Well, he got mad, and I mean, we all get mad. I don't know why he got mad, but we do all get mad. So I'm not like that mad at him. He shouldn't have done what he did, but I was gonna be nice about it. I honestly, other than the fact I kind of hate CH, I don't really care for what he did, but everybody wanted him out because they all hated CH, and they wanted Lewis out because God knows why. They put the blame on Lewis. I don't know if it's still because they hated him from last week. They hated Evan. It was the shit. But Kyle won that race. We go on to Talladega. Talladega, the only ever shortened race. Well, really shortened. Like, shortened in the race. Like, because I've shortened a couple other races that started. Like, we started, and we said we were gonna end at a certain lap. So that's what I mean by I don't mean that as shortened, but I mean shortened like within the race. This time we make it to lap 26. Sniper J3A flags out. And actually it wasn't that much of a wreck fest for Talladega on NASCAR 14. We had, before like the end of the race, we had about maybe 3 cautions and like 50-something laps. Because at 26, Sniper legs out, we back out for him. We do the 37-lap race because nobody wants to do the rest. I honestly don't care. I was up for it. I was actually really tired that night from XPRL before it. Yeah, so I was tired about that. I was tired from the race before. I wanted to get it over with. And I didn't want any complaining either. So we did the 37 lap. Pretty clean. Lap ready, boom. Don't get it. Shit happens, shit goes down, everybody gets mad, starts wrecking. We have a couple cautions. It wasn't that bad. I was obviously exaggerating right there, but it wasn't that bad. We had a couple cautions, and then the ending was still dramatic. And somehow, on the final 2 laps, I managed to stay with the draft. I pulled out with the win as everybody wrecks coming to the checkers. And this was the only race I was driving a custom scheme so far this season, except for the All-Star. That race actually drove Jimmy Johnson's 2015 car, but I put a 42 on it, so actually it was kind of funny. Nobody could see the number. I honestly didn't give a fuck. I said, fuck you, I don't care. I won the race. I was happy with it. I'm now eligible for the chase. It's my league. In my league, one win gets you eligible for the chase. The next win gets you locked in. There's only two drivers that are actually eligible for or that are locked into the chase. That'll be your 2 points leaders, which I'll get to that after we finish the review on the regular season so far. So yes, I win Talladega. Yay. Yeah. And then we pull a doubleheader that night. That's actually the first doubleheader we actually pulled. Shit. And I was really tired too. I said, oh well. I wasn't going to win it anyway. I just won before. I didn't honestly care if I won or not. B Marco 20 ends up winning actually another shortened race. It wasn't shortened within the race. It was shortened before. We did 35 laps. Overall clean race, few cautions. Nobody got mad at each other. That was good. Except during the mid-race, actually the 48-27 got in a little scandal, but that was solved later, so not that bad. Clean race, B Marco 20 wins. Actually, kind of a dramatic finish. Not really controversial, no fights, just dramatic how he won it. I guess I heard people wrecked, like in front of him, and somehow he got away with it, but yeah, congratulations to him. And then we do the All-Star race Sunday. This past Sunday that just happened, this past Sunday, do the All-Star race, and we also pull a Coke 600 in it. After the 500, we go do the showdown, 20 laps to showdown. Whoever locks in, we did that. Then we did the 45-lap All-Star race. B Marco went to the All-Star. 5 extra bonus points for him. Coke 600, we get going. It's 8 my time. I'm really fucking tired. I didn't like how the fuck Joey Logano fucking won that race. The only thing I liked about that race was the 3 wide for 12 laps. Whatever. I'm not going to go on about the 500. We go into the 600 race. Nobody got mad, really, as far as I know. Overall good race. Marco was the dominant car of Charlotte, no matter what you say. He dominated. He led. He won every single segment in the All-Star race. All 5 segments. He won the Coke 600. You can't say he's not good at Charlotte. So props to B Marco. He showed dominance at Charlotte. So that's about it for the regular season catch-up. Now we're going to go through our point system. Or point standing, not system. Okay, well, we can go through the point system real quick because I said it anyway. Okay, so our point system's 1 point per position. Fastest lap is 1 point gets 1 point. 1 point for leading a lap and 2 points for leading the most laps. Maximum points a race. 17, 18, 19, 21 points a race is your maximum amount of points. Okay, so we'll go through our point standings now. Rockstar Racing 97 drives the number 3 car in my league, 160 points after race 10. Has a 4-point lead over B Marco 20. And Rockstar has 3 season 2 wins, 22 career wins in the league. Don't ask me why he got 19 last season. No comment. B Marco 20 in second is 4 points behind the leader. The only other driver eligible for the chase would be him. Him and Rockstar are actually chase contenders, so when they make the chase, they're at the top. Yeah, 2 wins. He's up there. He can easily pass Rockstar next race. He gets a better finish than him. Sniper J3A is third in points. Basically been the guy that's always second. Been having a Kyle Larson season. Won 1 race. He won Atlanta. And yeah, he's been basically the Kyle Larson of the season, only that he won a race. No, he's good. I like him. I like all my drivers. They're all good to me, I get pissed at some, but we're basically one big family. Anyway, he is 14 points behind the leader. The next is Awesome 4888. Drives the number 48 in my league, 131 points, which is 29 points behind the leader. He has no wins, the only driver in the top 6 without a win. So yeah, pretty much shows that he's going to be a Ryan Newman in the league. He has consistency. Really good consistency. In fifth place in points is Paul, ranked 31, drives the 9, Chase Elliott. If they end up taking the 9 car out, no matter what, he can go, if they end up taking the 9 car out and he buys it, he has no choice other than to go to the 25 or change his car. Nobody else can take the 25 unless he changes from the 9 to another car. If he has to take the 25, if he stays as Chase Elliott, nobody else can have the 25. Everybody's been wanting the 25 in my league when the new pack comes out. I said, nope, it has to be him. He gets first dibs because he's the actual driver of it. Unless he wants to change it, he's going to be the 25 until he wants to change it. Sorry, it sucks, but you know that's the rule. And, you know, it's only fair. He has 116 points, 1 win at Sonoma. No. Dover. 1 win at Dover. 116 points, so he is 44 points behind the leader. Yeah, and so that's Kyle. I'm 6th in points in my own league. I drive the number 42, have 114 points. I am 46 points behind the leader. I won Talladega. Been having an okay season, I guess. Not the best, but it's been decent. Next is the next driver without a win in this league so far, KRL RCN 18, who drives the number 41 in my league. Huge Trevor Bayne fan. Basically, that's in the second best consistency without a win. But he has not shown up to a couple races. He has 76 points in 7th place. No wins. He is 84 points behind the leader. Next up behind him is D Criminal. He did not show up for Charlotte. He has 73 points, 1 win from Kansas, and is 87 points behind the leader. I'm doing math in my head right now. 87 points behind the leader. Driver of the number 18. Shit, I don't know who drives the 18 now. Sucks for Kyle Busch and Kurt. I like Kurt. I wasn't that big of a fan of Kyle Busch, but I wish him to get well soon. Matt Crafton did a hell of a job at Daytona. Congratulations to him. That was good. Next up in points, number 24, Bad Fast 24, wasn't able to make a couple races due to internet. And I believe is technically the last driver in my points for now. There's people still down there, but next time with drivers that are no longer in the league. Larry drives the number 24, 58 points. He is 102 points behind the leader. In 9th place in points. Still very well in the chase. And we'll probably have an okay season, so... Yeah, after him is, now, he's retired for the season. Maybe if we go to PS4, he'll join back. Rex in 2011, who ended up getting a PS4 a couple weeks ago. He hasn't raced since then. Has 56 points. 104 points behind the leader. Was good till he had to end up quitting. Sucks for him. But he's the guy I've known longest on PSN next to him and rated. And I mean, Landon and Rated and him are the 3 guys known longest on PSN. 3 years by now. Man. 104 points behind the leader. Drives the number 14 at Tony Stewart. And is doing pretty good in the league until he had to quit. Next up is a driver that was kicked from the league, number 47, Lewis and Doc 1. I didn't like kicking him. I did it for the league. Has one win. That was at Michigan. 53 points, which is 67 points behind the leader. I mean, 100. Why did I say 67? 107 points behind the leader. And he had a decent season till we ended up kicking him. I didn't honestly like the idea, but I did it for the league. Next up, Minute Killer hasn't been able to join a lot of races. Did, I think, two or three races. Hasn't joined a lot because he has a very busy work schedule. 28 points. Not doing the best. He still could make the chase. He'll probably make it in last. He has to win a couple races. Shouldn't be that hard for him. He's very good at Mile and a Half and this cookie cutter track, which is basically Atlanta, Texas, Charlotte, and I don't know. Do you have a quad oval? Shit, I don't know. Do you have a quad oval? I think it's only those three quad ovals. I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever. 28 points. So that is 160. 132 points behind the leader. Still has an okay chance. Not the best chance. He could make the chase, though. Next up, and he does those stories. Next up, Avon Kid 1 was kicked from the league, told you earlier. Has 24 points, made 2 races. And he is 136 points behind the leader. Yeah. After him is Rated RKO Orton. Made a couple races this season. 15 points. I don't know if he's kicked from the league. I don't know if he quit the league. He comes into the chat occasionally. He made it into the All-Star race. Rage quit out the All-Star race. I had a kind of a terrible season. Last season, he won Driver of the Year. This season, I don't even think he's in the league anymore. But yeah, 15 points for him. 145 points behind the leader. After him, number 5 of French Fries. Only made Martinsville. His only start of the season, Martinsville. He did good in it. Actually, he was the last guy to lag out of Martinsville. That sucked. So he hasn't made a race since then. He used to drive the 5 car. 150 points behind the leader. Coming down to the end, next is Solid Snake, driver number 20. Made his debut at Dover. Didn't do so good his first race. Apparently he needs assists. I haven't kicked him out of the league. I don't know when his next race will be. Dover wasn't that long ago, so it may be soon. Yes, 7 points, 153 behind the leader. Could make the chase, highly unlikely, but could. After him, Mike, who has not made a start all season. Actually, he made one. He got last place. Oh, he attempted to make a start. He got last place points for that. And he got 1 point or 2 points from Martinsville attempting to make the start there. So he attempted to make 2 starts. Hasn't made a start yet. 6 points. 154 behind the leader. He's got to get racing again if he wants to win. Final guy in the points. Beller Greg, number 4 car. 1 point. I gave him the 1 point because he qualified for Martinsville. Didn't start it. Sucks, man. I talked to him. I don't know if it's just he can't make my races, but he has not made a start yet. Gets 1 point for qualified for Martinsville. And that's it for him. So yeah, 159 points from behind the leader. You can obviously do that yourself. Yeah, I'm not over with the catch up yet. What I do want to do is I'm going to get a quick break right now. Stay tuned. I'll be right back right after this. I am back here. Obviously you can see that I'm not watching my own live stream. I just paused it so I would not get any double feedback. You can see we have a chat room here. Rain Foster, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a shout out right now. He's one of my friends. He's the owner of EWRL. I love racing in this league. Controversy a lot, but fun league for me. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you his channel. I wanted to show y'all his channel because I do a lot of videos with him. Obviously, he's probably done more with other people than me myself, but yeah, whatever. He's awesome, and I want to give him a shout out. You know, I don't even know his channel name or channel shit. Has not been on YouTube for 5 days. Yeah. Yeah, you can go ahead and see now. He's watching my live stream. Can see all this. He does a lot of videos on his league. Basically where I got this idea from. And now I want to go over what's coming up next for EWRL. With the expansions, with everything. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to show my face for the rest of this. You already know what I am. Yep, officially on NASCAR.com. I got it on my phone. I can go to NASCAR.com right now. I told y'all earlier in this video, but if you never believed me, here you go. David Reagan will sub for Kyle Busch until he's done. Fucking yellow's out. Right here, breaking news. David Reagan will fill in for Kyle Busch. Somehow. Oh wait, I'm not even screen sharing. Crap. Oh well. right here. Somehow it goes back to this. Right here. Breaking news. What? Right here. Breaking news. David Reagan to fill in for Kyle Busch. Fucking yellows out. I kind of want to watch that, but I'm not going to watch it right now. In a live video. Nothing's happening on the chat. Saying happy face. Alright, just want to see how long this video is up right now. 40 minutes, okay. Don't really want to go over an hour, so go ahead and make this quick. Well, it's not really quick. Just gonna go quickly over the rest of my season. In my opinions on the next tracks. And this week, we're going to Texas. Texas night. The regular season for EWRL, Texas night for XPRL. First, I think maybe the only doubleheader weekend at the same track for between the two leagues. We don't have the same schedule. We don't work hand in hand. We just somehow randomly got Texas night both. Oh, actually, I don't know if he's running at night, but I know we're running at Texas both tracks. He's in the chase. I'm in the chase for his league. I'm trying to make the Final Four. You know, cheer for me, you know, guys? Yeah. Well, we're going to Texas this week in EWRL. Should be a good race. I'm confident about it. I'm going to be practicing as soon as I get done with this video. I'm probably going to help him out with NRT on 3. Help Ray, I'm talking about. No, I'm probably going to go practice on NASCAR. I'm practicing because I need to make the final. I don't need to, but I really want to make the Final Four next XPRL. So basically, I'll have a lot of practice for Texas. Hopefully, I can win my league. I don't think it's gonna happen. Highly unlikely, in my opinion. Next track, Las Vegas. You know, oh well, don't care really much for it. Las Vegas, I actually do decent at. I will get a top 5 there unless I get wrecked. Or I wreck myself. I will get a top 5 there unless I wreck or I wreck myself, for sure. After that, New Hampshire, probably my worst track on NASCAR. You know, you gotta do every race in the schedule, though. New Hampshire should be a lot of dive bombing and a lot of wrecking, a lot of rivalries, a lot of fights. People might threaten to quit my league, but shit, it happens. Shit happens. After that, oh god, why did I put it so close again in schedule? Daytona night. Daytona night shouldn't be a wreck fest if we just, I don't know, put more effort into it, but it probably will end in controversy too. Darlington night. I don't know if I put two Darlington races in this league. I might have put 2. I don't think I put 2. No, I only put 1. Oh well. Yeah. The only track we don't go to on the schedule is Bristol because of the lag. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to really get off of Talladega because it is a fun track. Everybody actually loves coming to it. If it wasn't for NASCAR 14, we would do it. I mean, we do it, but I wish it was better. Darlington night, not expecting a lot out of it. Gonna be a decent race. Not gonna be too well for me because I suck at Darlington. Next is Kentucky. Kentucky wasn't too good in XPRL. Don't think I'll do good in EWRL. I'm not a fan of the track. It's a decent track. Probably will be a decent race. Probably will be a clean race. So yeah, after that, Pocono, Tricky Triangle. I love Pocono. I don't do good at Pocono, but I love it. It's a fun track. After that is Auto Club. Auto Club will appear later in the season as the last race of the season because of the victory lane, and I love Auto Club basically. And A lot of people like Auto Club. Auto Club is a track a lot of people can do good at, and I want it to be a good Final Four race. Think it will be a good Final Four race. We'll just see later in my chase. Auto Club should be a clean race. Everybody does decent at the track. I should get top 3, hopefully, if I don't wreck. After that's Homestead. I put Homestead earlier in the season because we do come to it in the chase actually. 2 Homesteads. Homestead's a fun track. I never said I do good at it. I just said it's a fun track. I like it. It's fun. It's fun to run at. I don't do so good at. Should be a fun race as well. Maybe a few wrecks. It'll be an okay race, hopefully. After that, Michigan. Michigan, a lot of people do good there. Obviously, it's the fastest track in NASCAR as of right now. Until they turn down the horsepower. I don't get that. No, fuck NASCAR. They shouldn't have done that. They're good. Maybe it's for safety. If it is for safety, then never mind. But if it's just because to give them feel more advantage, then fuck you. If they can't win with the engine they have, then they can't win. You shouldn't help them out. I mean, sure, it's fun for underdogs to win. I actually do enjoy underdogs winning, but it's not your problem that they can't win. Yeah. Michigan should be kind of most likely will be a few wrecks, a lot of wrecks actually. Field is so fast, so good at Michigan. Everybody in the league should be able to do good at Michigan. After that, Chicagoland. Don't come to it in the chase. We put it now, just so we can get shit over with. Chicagoland that just ran an EWRL. Was not a fan of it. Decent track. Looking for a top 10 finish there, if there is even more than 10. But oh well. Chicagoland should be a decent race. Richmond, pretty much wreckfest coming near the close of the season. Close of the regular season. Not the close, but coming to the close. Should be a wreckfest. Don't know what else much to say about it. Watkins Glen, usually the cleanest race in the schedule. We're coming to Watkins Glen again in the chase. Watkins Glen's a fun track. Everybody likes it. Now, I didn't say everybody does good at it, but everybody likes it. It should be a clean race. Talladega, coming closer and closer to the chase. Talladega, two races away from the chase. Talladega probably will be a wreck fest. Hopefully, someone can salvage out of it and advance on into the chase. Kansas night, last race before the chase. Everybody does good at Kansas. Decent at Kansas. Okay, not good. Kansas is a track that everybody should be able to race clean at. I need to say that to myself too because I fucked up. I mean, then again, I'm just running my fucking line, Rockstar. I was just running my fucking line, and apparently I get back into him. He gets pissed, yada yada yada. Fuck him. No, I'm just kidding. Because I really can't stay mad. I don't hold grudges. I'm just like, fuck that shit. It just pisses me off. Into the chase. I probably put this to make the most controversy. I didn't do it on purpose. Until I thought about it, that's when I came up with the controversial thought. Wow. Martinsville, Indy, and Daytona night. Your first round. I suck at Indy. Martinsville do decent. I don't do the best at. Martinsville should be probably most likely will be a wreck fest. Indy will probably be a clean race. Daytona night. Self-explanatory plus bubble glitch. Sonoma, Pocono, Talladega. What in the fuck was I thinking when I was making the schedule? I'm not changing it, but what in the fuck was I thinking? That's the second round. Sonoma actually should be a decent clean race. Pocono probably will be a clean race. Be a hard race, but it should be a clean race. Talladega. Self-explanatory plus Bubble Glitch is a little better at Talladega, but not that much better than Daytona. Still bad, but I think Daytona's is a little worse than Talladega. Third round, Watkins Glen, Texas Night, Homestead. Watkins Glen clean race. Texas Night should be a little controversial, but it's a cookie cutter. Everybody does decent at cookie cutter. Not the best. They'll be okay. We'll be okay. Should be an okay race. Homestead, same thing. Clean. Hopefully it's a clean race. Fun track. Everybody likes it. Yeah. Auto Club, Final Four. Not expecting that much of a clean race. Should be a decently clean race. Good race for the championship. Somebody's going to come out probably in a close finish, if not a photo finish. That's my quick overview of the schedule. We're going to take one more break, and we'll be back right after this. And we are back. I just need to get one more break in the way because my mom actually called me, and I did not want really to go over an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this pretty quickly and then give my final thoughts, and we should be clear. So some news for the league, not NASCAR news, because, I'll just give a quick review on NASCAR news. Matt Crafton, I think top 20 for Kyle Busch, did good. Kyle Busch with his leg injury could not make it. That's why Matt Crafton was in the car. Kurt Busch, and definitely suspended for his controversy and with the Dover, Delaware police against domestic violence against Patricia Driscoll. Fuck her name, whatever. NASCAR definitely suspends him, upholds both appeals. The retards who don't know what uphold means, it means to confirm it. So. And deny any pleads to disallow it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Kurt Busch cannot be a NASCAR until after his reinstallment. Shit, whatever. Regan Smith drove at Daytona after flipping in an Xfinity race. Matt Crafton drove for Kyle Busch after driving a truck race. Regan flipped over in the Xfinity race and still races. Is going to be racing for Busch. At Atlanta. Regan Smith will be racing for Kyle Busch until Kyle Busch is back. So that's quick. Yeah. Tyler Reddick, I think, won the truck race. I didn't actually pay attention to that. Ryan Reed, congratulations to him. One hell of a show. Ryan Reed won Daytona Xfinity. Fucking Logano. Actually, I don't know why I hate him. I just don't like him. Logano wins the 500. How in the fuck does that happen? Nobody ever fucking knows why. Just happened. Oh well. Whatever. Congratulations, Joey Logano, on winning the 2015 Daytona 500. Atlanta, expecting should be a good race, I want Jimmy to win a championship. I want him to win his 7th. Come on, Jimmy! Okay, news about the league. I just mentioned earlier in the league that earlier in this video we expanded the league. Yes, we did. We did expand the league. Several series will be starting up next month, including an ARCA series for the rookie drivers, Xfinity for those who want to run an extra race from Cup, plus some other rookie drivers. Maybe a trucks. There will be a Formula One league on the actual Formula One game of an Formula One / IndyCar league on the Gran Turismo 6 game. Maybe another nationwide series or Xfinity series with the 2010-2011 NASCAR cars on Gran Turismo 6, and much more. This league is expanding. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. And hopefully everybody else who else is in the league has fun. And if whoever wants to join, leave a comment, not in the chat, unless that's the only way you can comment. I don't know. Leave a comment, and I will PSN only. Leave a comment. Get your PSN to the owner of the ARCA series and talk it out. You need you don't necessarily need a mic, but you need to be able to hear through your TV, and you need to be serious about your racing. That's about it for ARCA series signups coming. We just expanded the league. I'm the owner of the Gran Turismo 6 Formula 1 league. And most likely will be the owner, or series. And most likely will be the owner of the NASCAR Xfinity series on Gran Turismo 6. Most likely will be the owner of either Gran Turismo or GTA 5 truck series, and most likely will be the owner of a kart series. And there may be another GTA 5 series, maybe some, obviously the ARCA, maybe an Xfinity. We have a lot of series. Plus Cup every Friday night. Hopefully with the every Friday night, this should really delay any conflict so that and Saturday will be our off day. And the off day it will be announced why I really like it in the next couple of minutes when I announce that. But yeah, league expanding. Go ahead and leave a comment. I want a lot of people to join. Not that I have a lot of fans, but whatever. I want to race with my fans. I'll be able to talk to y'all if I have any fans, but whatever. I like it. Okay, and B Marco 20 is the owner for VRCA series. He just told me on Facebook. So yeah, I got you there, Marco. Yeah, so pretty much everything is done except the biggest announcement will be either this week or next week. Alright, yeah, you can go friend B Marco. Either this week or next week, I will be getting, maybe the week after next, but I will be getting an Elgato game capture. I will record every race that I do in XPRL, EWRL, and any other leagues I join, anything else. If I like it, I'll upload it, but I will record everything. I'll decide if I want to upload it. I might live stream other stuff. And why I like the Saturday idea, we can go play GTA together, can play some Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, do a lot of stuff on Saturday. That's why it's an off day. Actually, that's not why. There's also schedule conflict between a couple other drivers, but yes. Maybe I'll even do some playing with fans throughout the weekends. And yeah. So this coming to a close, I'm gonna go ahead and just give my information if you need to contact me. Contact me on Facebook, which is my first and last name, Emerson Arden. You can leave a comment under this video. I'll be checking occasionally. You can Instagram direct me at vat_NASCAR_dude. You can kick me at DomoKid48. Don't ask. It's a 5th grade name. And you can talk to me on Google+. I don't do Google Hangouts with people I don't know, but if I start talking to you, maybe I'll Google Hangout with you sometime. My Google Hangouts should be if you search my YouTube channel or my name. And that should be about it. I'm Emerson Arden, the owner of the Extreme World Racing League, who is just presenting you the Season 2 catch-up video. I will probably make another video at the end of this week for whoever wins XPRL, EWRL, and always, by the way, stay safe out there. It is very cold. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the video. I wanted to say it at the beginning too. But stay safe, stay warm, and stay cool, guys. Come on. Stay safe, stay warm, especially in New England. In that upper part, northeastern part of the country. It's very cold. Y'all stay safe, stay warm. I love all y'all. Y'all are awesome. Peace out. The Gamer 48, Emerson Arn, owner of the EWRL. Peace.